nice thing is that Fern will get us views.
Fern will get us views.
But Fern's not here right now.
But Fern's for day 20.
Fern's for day 20.
Not day 20.
Today is day 19.
Day 19. Whoop whoop.
We're so close to day 20, so close to the time where we're actually going to drop this podcast, even though there are so many of you. Anyways. Welcome to day 19. Woo. Today we have so much lined up to talk about.
There's mounds of stuff to talk about. It's actually pretty insane.
Why are we yellow? I love colors.
Remember what happened last time we talked about colors?
What happened last time we talked about colors? Talk about colors.
Okay. Red.
Yellow.
You missed orange.
Did you ever You know the Rainbow song?
Yeah.
So there's like a couple different versions, but my favorite is the Cat in the Hat version. It's quite startling, actually. It's Cat in the Hat. It's just a scary being. He's probably an entity, but
he's not a cat.
He's
not a man either.
It's just a furry.
So on my Snapchat story, I follow this. Okay, I don't follow. In my Warren Tech class last year, Karma, if you're watching this, take down that yandere video, please.
Karma?
Karma. That was their chosen name. It changed like 3 times. Anyways, I followed them on Snapchat or added or whatever the hell the name is, and all they post is cosplays, but it's like the ones where it's super close up to the face and they're just lip syncing to a cringe audio, and furry edits.
Oh! Ooh,
It's sometimes I open up their story for fun and I just tap and I keep going and it's so long. But the last one they had was all the furry art that they've commissioned, and it was so wake me up when it's all over, and it was just furry art. And then they told me about their furry commissions and they're like, yeah, I do it for super cheap, and then they showed me their work and I was like, I can't even draw furries, but I know I would draw that way better because it looked like the Mordecai picture. So, furry commissions are open. No, they're not. I can't.
That's a day 51.
That's a day 51 kind of thing. It's like college debt level.
You know, the only person who's ever... Okay. I've always said furries, and then explained how cats just gonna be out. Just gonna put that out.
Pause you for a sec. Though.
Yeah.
I don't think it was cats.
What happened before that?
I'm thinking ancient Egypt.
Oh! You might have a point there.
But, like, sorry, resume.
But, while in New York, we met up with Clayton Miller, and he is the only man to say, I'm a furry stan, and then proceed to send me a video of a baseball player whose statistics, his batting average goes from about a 240 to like a 490 when furry conventions are in the area.
It's like a power boost.
It is. It's like Mario jumped into a star and then he's just like, you know?
Yeah.
He probably swings and he goes, for you furries, homeboy.
Fuck you!
To the furry convention, all the way home.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think he attends them on his off days?
Probably. It has to be. I mean, furries are furries. They're gonna meow at you if they have to.
Story. Same kid. Karma. If you're watching this, Karma, okay, this is forbidden knowledge, and I'm going to tell you about it, but, like, no one is going to be able to find the video, but it's on the internet, and since we were in a film class, we had to make just personal projects, and they chose to make do you know what a yandere is? Okay, so basically, it's this will connect back to furries, I swear. It's basically like an anime trope where the girl kills everyone who's interested in the boy that she's into, It's like a weird obsession thing. Anyways, there's a song about it, and it's called The Stalker's Tango.
First, there is desire.
And it's not a
called
tango.
Yandere.
It's not called yandere. And if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be like yandere. Anyways, Stalker's Tango, and my teacher was like, hey, Audrey, you should go help out Karma, you know? Because Karma was, like, a bit more introverted. I don't know if you could tell, obviously. And they're like, yeah, you should go help out Karma with their short film. And I was like, great, awesome. And I ended up being the senpai. Do you know what that is? It's like, yeah. I took my job very seriously, and I put my hair up like this. Just one ponytail. Because I was not taking it seriously at all. But they're like, yeah, I'm thinking costumes. Like, I'm thinking this whole production. And I'm like, you know what? I'll wear what I'm wearing, and then I'll just put my hair up, okay? And they're like, yeah. So I just put up one ponytail. And then I do this the entire time. And it always cuts back to them, like, lip syncing with, like, blood on their face. And they're like, ooh. And in the end, I die too. And we had to film it in the 13-degree weather outside. So back to the furries.
That's so quirky.
Yeah. Well, they were editing it, because I did not offer to edit that. They wore a tail. Sorry. It was a rainbow tail. And then they had, like, an asexual flag tail as well. And they were both...
So they're like tails from Sonic.
It was like one on each side.
One on each side!
And they would like hold it and they're like, look at my tail. And I'm like,
Right.
That's exactly.
If they spun really fast, you think they'd start
And
to
we'd be like, bye. But yeah, they had two tails and like someone asked to touch it. They were like, don't touch my fucking tail.
I have the same response, to be honest with you.
And you know,
Fern walks up to me and she goes, "Can I touch your tail?" I'm like,
don't touch my fucking tail. They were 19.
What?
Shout out to Karma. I don't know if you still go by that. I apologize if you don't.
Is there like proof of that video?
Yes, it's on the internet.
Can we? I want to see that.
The podcast. Okay, since
Podcast is not
you're not
going
gonna
to
see
play
it, but
this.
you can see it.
Yeah.
I'll. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll show you.
Thank you.
Of course, just because you're here, but you guys don't get to see it. So those are furries.
And that came from us talking about colors. I don't know how that happened.
Colorful furries. Rainbow tails.
You know, it's the weirdest thing to see furries out in public when you're not expecting
I know
to.
why.
Like when we're at
Like
DIA.
when we were at DIA and there were 3 of them in line, not together in
There
a
was
group.
4.
There were 4 of them. Okay, they weren't in a group, traveling as a herd or whatever, or flock,
A pack.
a pack, but they were just all there. And I feel like it's sort of like a Mandalorian situation where you can't take the mask off or you're no longer a furry.
Well, they were like holding that
Yeah.
heads, like like didn't pack them. I think they were trying to put them through security.
Well, I mean,
I do that.
Yeah, me too. When
how
I go to my
often-
furry baseball conventions.
I often do.
How often? I wish that Fern was here.
I wish Fern was here too. Fern's coming on day 20 though.
Yeah,
which
isn't
is
that crazy?
exciting. We're gonna have guest stars showing up and whatnot.
Yeah, for the first time ever, actually.
For the first time forever.
How do we not get... Okay, we do get copyright striked, but it's not every single episode. It's only like a select few episodes that we get copyright striked.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Bear Creek.
What?
Who blocks certain of our episodes, but not all of them.
No, like some of them are restricted on the library.
So if you wanted to watch the 50 days
On school Wi-Fi.
on school Wi-Fi,
You're not in luck.
you can only watch like
1
episode
through
8
5.
or something. It's maybe I want to see how many of them they block. If it'll be like a 50% or more like a 75%.
I would guess like around 75, because we We're not that fucking inappropriate. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't let us on there.
I don't either. But here we are. Here we stand, hand in... I don't know.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to Les Mis.
Why? I can't get
Story
through
time.
it.
Story time. It was my second show at the DCPA. The first one was Mary Poppins. Second, third, fourth. I don't know. Then it was Les Mis. Les Mis is wild, and I was this little, like, 10-year-old, and I had no idea what was going on, and before I had seen Wicked and Mary Poppins, and I was like, this is theater, this is great, there's talking in it.
Mm-hmm.
Then they never talk in Les Mis. I don't know if you guys don't know this, but they just, like, sing the whole
It's like
way
2.5 hours.
and some of it's in, like, none of it's in French. I don't know why I was gonna say that. Maybe it is. I don't know. I was 10, guys, but I've never gone back, and I never will, and I still don't understand the plot besides killing, and then this random guy in a sewer stealing stuff off of bodies? Where did that come? I don't know!
Do you hear the people sing?
That's for you, Laura. Do you hear the people sing? I think that's how you make copyright. We just sing off key.
We always do.
Or it's just too short for them to realize what we're singing.
Yeah. Or we're just shit.
Or, hey,
Have you heard our choir? I'm not on drugs. My skin is just dry. You ever see people like in the train stations? Like, it's insane. See him, I would believe.
His skin is not dry.
He's not dry.
He has wet skin.
today during lunch, our fence blew down. So
Moist skin.
I was sitting out in my favorite spot in the backyard with my moist skin. And I saw my neighbor just watching me sit in my yard. It was really weird. I look over and he's just standing there in his, like,
Unmoistened skin.
unmoistened skinned way. And there I sat
Fucking gross.
listening to a D&D podcast.
Micah likes podcasts. You know, fun fact.
With my moist.
Can we rename the podcast? Moist skinned. Actually, I can't. I'm not included in that. Dry skin, as I said.
Drivey moist.
Shout out to the, Never mind. They don't get a shout out.
Damn.
I was gonna say the U.S. government.
Do not get it.
You do not get a shout out on the potty. Anyways.
Merch.
Merch. Man, Freddie knows about our podcast.
Ooh.
I know. Hi, Man Freddie. If you ever, I don't think she'd ever watch these. I feel like
No.
she'd be like, this is an excruciating watch, which they are. But like anyone who sticks around, comment a
Cat.
cat.
In support of our furry fellas.
Comment a wolf if you're a wolf person, or a cat if you're a cat person.
Or just the standing emoji person.
if you're
the rest
not.
of us.
So
The
yeah.
rest of us or the last of us?
Ooh. And a water emoji for Micah's skin.
And a cactus for mine.
Well, cactus have aloe vera in it, which is actually really good for your skin.
See, but the thing is that they're dry on the outside.
I thought they were spiky on the outside.
They're dry and spiky on the outside, and aloe vera and moist on the inside.
I'm sorry, I just don't really touch a lot of cactus. My
Have you
sister
not-
really likes cactuses though, so like,
Cactuses.
shout out
Cactuses.
to Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
I saw on the counter this morning a cactus, and I was really tempted to touch its dry, spiky skin.
You can just me.
And then
I'm a
s-
cactus,
Cactus.
right?
See? Palm tree.
Palm trees are drier feeling.
Oh, ocean wave. Moist.
Moistening.
Shout out to all those people who don't like the word moist, because I'm sure this conversation is lovely for
I
you.
might just name this episode Moist. Moist skin.
Dana and Dean got pretty moist out there.
Ew,
fellas.
they're gonna demonetize us on the school Wi-Fi again.
The kids can't
No.
see
The kids can't see
We
it.
need to send it out to the population, to the masses.
There's this movie called Weathering with You, but the alternate title. Jesus. The alternate title could be Moistening Together.
Micah in his rainy field skin.
Micah with the voices in
I
his
kind
head.
of want to read the Jesus
Moistening
poem.
together.
There's a.
Can we talk about Bob Fosse real quick? Like, I feel like this is something Fosse would do.
I feel like you connected Moist and Bob Fosse. You're like. So, Robert Fosse, continue.
Robert Fosse?
Robert is a nickname for Bob. But
It's
I think it's the other way around.
Bob is a nickname for Robert.
Who gets the dick nickname?
Richard.
I mean, like, Richard. Okay. I knew there was some Englishy name that was like, oh,
Englishy name?
we're gonna call you
Richard.
Dick now.
Children are cruel.
Children are cool. Sorry, Richard.
Sorry, Richard. If
For all the
your name is
Richards
Richard, leave a heart emoji in the comments,
Leave a cat
and we'll say
emoji
we'll
in the
respond.
comments.
We'll respond with "Hey, Dick."
If your name is Richard, leave an egg emoji in the comments.
No,
No!
no, family friendly.
Family.
Obviously, I always, whenever we upload these, I always have to say, "Is this for kids?" And I'm like, "No,
Nope.
nothing."
So sorry. Maybe we should episode a video for kids.
I was talking to Bella, and she's like, "You need to have timestamps of when funny stuff happens in the podcast." And I'm like, "You don't want to wait it out until it gets good." And she's like, "No, I need timestamps."
Me and Kyla just go through and comment all of them.
Yes, it's Owen actually. Owen's the best thing. Owen, if you're watching this, start commenting timestamps of when funny things happen.
Oh, and I really like your script for our sketch comedy. It makes me laugh.
I haven't read it, but it seems great.
Then that's it.
My sketch comedy is shit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. Cut.
The end.
The
How
end.
long is this one?